Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I am Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos, and if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So guys, this video is all about blue hats. I have some hats that I have made that are going to be sent to the HatNotHate campaign. HatNotHate is an organization which really highlights bullying. And they have done this call to action for several years. And they have asked for us crafters to consider making any amount of hats and sending them to them so that they can be distributed to young people and young adults, and to bring awareness about bullying. Now, bullying awareness is designated in October, and so this is really, really good, I think, to bring awareness to it. Many of us may have experienced some bullying in our lifetime, and if we haven't ourselves, we probably know someone who's experienced it. I know I have in the past, and it's important to know that, you know, there's strength in numbers, and you have people that are by your side that can help you and support you, and hopefully bringing this awareness, we can help to reduce the amount of bullying that goes on. All right, so the ladies here that I craft with, we have gotten together, and this is our second year of submitting hats. So I'm basically just going to show you guys the hats that I have created. And then I will also, in the second part, show you the hats that I have completed from my previous video, Flip, Flop, or Frog. And thank you guys so much for the input that you guys gave me and the help, because I really did have a creative block and really did seriously consider frogging that hat, but I didn't. So you guys just, you know, hang tight and I will show you the finished object. Okay. All right. So for starters, let's go ahead and take a look at the hats for HatNotHate. Okay. So some are knit and some are crocheted. So I will go the order that I have them stacked. All right. So this is the first one. This hat right here is basically a loom knit basic hat. It has a double brim, which I did in black. And then the top is done with two different color blues. And the black is red heart, and then the blues are just yarn. Okay. The next one is called Gloria. And this one is a design that is by Lindsay. But what I did is I wanted some texture, so I changed it up just a little bit and added some texture right in here. Okay. Number 3. This one is also a pattern by Lindsay, and it's called Imogene. All right. And for this one, the only thing that I did to change it up was I extended the brim a little bit because I thought the brim was too small on the pattern as it was. So I extended the brim. This next one is a waffle stitch beanie. And this one is by Hooked on Handmade Happiness. Okay, Hooked on Handmade Happiness. And this was pretty much done, you know, as per the pattern. The next one is called Sun Valley. I really like this one because of the swirl design in it. Really, really nice. And I did a crab stitch on the edging here. And crab stitch is also known as reverse single crochet. Okay. And I think it gives some nice definition to this particular style. Okay, so the next one, you guys have seen this one. This one is just a basic bucket hat. All right, and I showed this one on my flip, flop, or frog. Okay. The next one is this one, which is called Dorothea. All right, and this one is like a modern cloak or flapper style hat, and I really do like it. It gives, you know, a little bit of sass, and I did extend it a little bit longer than what the pattern called for, but I really do like the way it turned out, and it's in kind of a powder blue color. Next up, I did a vertical cable beanie. Now this one is by Jenni Designs, and I really do like the way this one came out. And for this one, I just added a different color right at the brim, and I did a front post, back post double crochet, but I do 2-in-1 to give it a little different of a brim there. Okay, so now this one is just a simple chunky beanie pattern that I came up with. Is very simple, very basic. What I did for the brim here was to do a garter stitch brim, and I really like the way it turned out. And of course, I did my signature Kitchener stitch to close it up at the top. So I did my decreases and then did a Kitchener stitch to close it. All right, so those are all of the initial hats. And this one here is a broken rib stitch. And I like this broken rib stitch. So what I did here was, this is made with cozy wool yarn, which is category 6. And I did a knit one through the back loop and purl one, alternating with knit stitches in order to get this one to come out. And then I did decreases at the top and then a Kitchener stitch to close it. And when you have a ribbed pattern, you just have to pay attention as you're doing your decreases so that you can also do your decreases in pattern. But I really do like the way it turned out. This one does not really have a brim at all, but I love the way it turned out. All right, so now those are all the ones that I am going to be sending to Hat Not Hate. So now let's see the finished objects from the flip, flop, or frog. All right, so you saw the flip. All right, so now here is my floppy hat, guys. I really like the way it turned out. So what I did here was I went ahead and did a single crochet all the way around, including where I had my eyelets. And then I did a row of crab stitch, which is again, reverse single crochet. And I really like the way it gives definition to the edging on this hat. And I like the way the hat turned out. So, yep. And last but not least, here it is, guys. I went ahead and put a brim. Thank you guys so much for your help. I really do appreciate it. I was truly stuck creatively with this hat. And as you guys recall, I had the body of the hat done, but I really didn't like the body of the hat much. And I was gonna frog it, but you guys kind of gave the suggestion to go ahead and put a brim on it. And I think it turned out beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna show you guys the different hats in photo form as like a little slideshow. And you guys can just let me know what you think. I think they all came out great. I want to say thank you guys so much for your help and for all the really nice sentiments. I do appreciate it. Even if something looks bad, I think it helps us to know to make changes, because sometimes when we create things, we're not necessarily pleased with it, but sometimes being able to step back or ask, for advice really does help and gives that little push that we need. So thank you. All right. So yes, so I will do the slideshow. So please don't check out now. Please stay for the slideshow and just let me know what you think. Before I do the slideshow, I just want to give a reminder. If you haven't already, please give this video a like. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. Check the description box. I will include the names of the hats as well as the designers that I used for them. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, guys. I would love to hear from you, to continue to inspire and be inspired. All right. And as always, guys, please stay mindful. Please stay healthy. And guys, by all means, don't forget to be crafty each and every day. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. All right, stay tuned for the slideshow. Bye-bye now.